So guys, let's start focusing on position of the week on the ground. Week number 2 on the curriculum, we're gonna focus on being on the bottom of side control. We're gonna focus on very basic movements to get out, bridge and a hip escape. We're gonna work something that it's part also of our GB1 curriculum, which is, from the frame, have the swim, but we're gonna work in a GB2 version because, whenever we're talking about GB1, is everything step by step, right? But in reality, whenever you have especially somebody on top that doesn't want to give space, want to put the pressure, in his mind has, the next thing is the submission, it's gonna be hard to work really step by step. So we're gonna use still the bridge and hip escape, but at the same time, we're gonna add the swim movement. So we're gonna conquer the underhook underneath the armpit of our partner. And we're gonna literally drive ourselves out of this position, okay? We're gonna use the collars of our partner as a wheel. And we're gonna work like a driver wheel. And we're gonna work our way to get out, okay? So let's start on our back. Side control is a position, focusing on, dealing from one of the most common way the person on top has to control is one arm around our head, one arm around our armpit. So it's a pretty tough situation if you guys don't know what to do. Now, focus on don't commit two of the most common mistakes. Number one, never ever stay too long or never ever start the action having your legs stretched. Never do that. If you guys do so, you can easily put the position by sliding in, stepping over. Is not good for me. So every time you guys are here, keep your feet close to your butt, knees bent. Now this is already a physical obstacle. If you want to add, you can just cross your leg over, but do not give him the chance to just pass the leg. Here, I can easily cover myself as I'm here. Now, never also hug your partner back. This is only good for him. We always, say that in this situation, it's true that, the person on top doesn't work, cannot improve the position easily, cannot easily work submissions, but in the same time, we are stuck too. And it's only good for him, because if the match just started, he can work a takedown and arrive into this position, he gained by 2 points. Or he passed our guard 3 points. So either one, we are losing by points. So let's now move our frames, using our arms as a frame. I barely want to bring my right leg, my right arm, somewhere my partner is, my arm underneath his belly. And I cannot do so if you're gonna be flat. In Jiu-Jitsu, it's really important, your hip mobility. So look up. I'm gonna make a little hip escape, create the angle. Now I'm gonna slide. Hand open on my partner's hip. I can bring my hips back in place. Now, hiding my left arm under my partner's chin is very important to don't keep your arm visible. Common mistake is to completely circle here. If we circle, my arm is exposed. You can start to pin my arm, work a shoulder lock, or if you guys circle too much, you can close hand to hand and go for an arm triangle. Or if you guys try to find your space here, you can again pin my arm, work another shoulder lock, the Moura. So basically, I wanna keep moving my elbow towards the mat, but keep it tight, palm facing down. I'm gonna start to slide, reaching with my hand his shoulder. Once you guys start having this position, it's now the time to work the bridge and hip escape. But let's add the conquering the underhook, because right now he's in totally advantage. Whenever you start to conquer the underhook, it starts to be, I will not say 50-50 position, but your chance to get out are gonna increase very much. So from here, keep your feet close to your butt. I wanna bridge over my shoulder, hip escape. Once your butt is still off the ground, I start to swim. So to swim, remember, let's pause 1 second, let's be here. To swim in the GB1 rule, we always say that I wanna maintain my elbow in contact with my partner's shoulder, right here. If you guys are removing your frame, he can start to gain the space back. And the same rule apply to this position. So whenever you guys are bridging, do not just remove because boom, it's gonna put the pressure down again. So what I want is to keep my butt off the ground, because once your butt is off the ground, your chest to chest connection stay there. Once we hip escape and my butt starts to move on the mat again, I create the space and use the space to swim under. I'm gonna crunch underneath my partner. So here's the situation where I crunch underneath, I'm completely sideways. My partner, to be in this situation is not a good, a good position still. So he wants either hug my head, you try to fight the over-under, they will fight to stay here. Now, being so close is in a very advantageous position for us. When I start to use my hands to open my partner's lapel, and when I pass the lapel to the other hand, so when I open, pass to the other hand. The highest, the better. I want to really be close to him. So now, even if I'm not supposed to rock, he's going to push my head down, there is no way he can recover the underhook. I want to be really high underneath the armpit. Other hand is going to control the other lapel close to the armpit still. And here's the good thing. You don't need to rush the position to get out. Here, eventually, I'm going to show you also other options, okay? But what we want to do today is a way to move in a tighter position, okay? Using the collars as a driver. So look at what I want to do. I want to just start to pull. Eventually, you can use your top leg to kick on your partner butt. And we're going to be on top. So once you guys are on top, it's like a driving. I want to keep him really close to me. Eventually, you can work your hooks in, or you can easily follow him. Whenever your partner moves, whenever you stick on, I keep my chest in the big right patch. I'm still pulling. I want to be really close to him. So it's a very good way then to set up eventually your attacks. The collar is right here, see? So what he wants to do is to find a way to move on top in a tighter position. When I do one more time, I'm going to show you what can happen with a different reaction, okay? So from here, side control, again, keep your legs active. Don't hack back. I want to make my frames. Once you guys are here, bridge, hip escape. Once your butt is still off the ground, swim under, conquer down the hook. So 1, 2, and 3. So once we are here sideways, at the beginning, I can just hold the belt. Now my right hand start to open the farthest lapel. You need to pull it out because I need room to pass the lapel to one side, to the other. And don't just, grab wherever. You're gonna grab higher, close to the armpit. Other hand, grab the other lapel. And here again, you can go really slow motion. If, example, I try to make the push I just showed you, try to kick and go on top, but example, you're gonna push back to me, it's gonna be really hard for us to work the bridge. I can easily start to pull to the other side, so I can easily bridge this way. Now, 2 options. Once you guys are here, you can be the first one without let go the grips to turn belly down, pull him, and we are close. Or he can start to run away. So if he does run, turn belly down, turn belly down, I can easily follow him. Go in a tighter position, one in a tighter position. You guys are really close to him. You guys are gonna reach at the really end the position you were looking for. So being in this position, you can literally drive your partner wherever you want to go, okay? The most important thing, chest, the big right patch, your hands are pulling, your chest is pushing. You're gonna stop just like this. Any questions?